You work too hard to not have your dream wardrobe. Let me help you fix that. Welcome back to this week's episode of Breaking the Norm, where we are shopaholics, but we are not anonymous. Guys, this is the season finale. So please, if you have not subscribed by now, you should be subscribed. Because now you're just lurking. You're being a creep. Just hit the subscribe button. It's free. And then you'll be up for season 2. Okay? And, you know, join the support group game. Everybody needs a little support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Share with your enemies. And share if you're trying to be a little shady. We appreciate all types of support around here. Let's get into this video. Before we get started, as per usual, outfit information. Jacket is from Dolls Kill from years ago. I'll link something similar. Shirt is from Walmart, but it's the Steve Madden's clothing line. Tie is from Shein. Pants are from Rainbow. Everything will be linked in my LTK and my Amazon storefront down below, so you can shop the whole look. Yes. Let's get into this video. It's the season finale. It is episode 10. We've been doing this for 10 weeks, and if you've made it this far, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you. You're the real MVP as always, because baby, it's been a time, and we have worked real hard to get here. We are at the finish line of this season, which is building your ideal wardrobe. I'm telling you, you work too hard for your money to not have the wardrobe of your dreams, and I'm here to help you achieve that goal. Disclaimer before we begin, some of these points will be redundant to last week's episode just because they are important points, and if you missed last week's episode, here we are touching upon it, but you should still go check out last week's episode, obviously. So first things first, identifying your style. Once you've identified your style and you know what direction you're going into, you know how to shop for what you're looking for at this point. Now you know what you're looking for, you know where you've looked. Research is key here. Looking at mood boards, going on Instagram. A lot of people link where they shop their stuff nowadays. So if you have a specific influencer or celebrity that wears a lot of stuff that you like, 9 times out of 10, if you check on their Instagram bio or you check on their link, their like to know links, like I have down below, their Amazon storefronts, they show you all the stuff that they're shopping. And then you can screenshot it. Amazon has a picture shopping feature where you can shop your images. Utilize your resources. You can find and you upload the picture. Amazon will show you a bunch of similar items to that, so you can get that kind of style on a budget. I'm dropping gems here, okay? Shop Shein. I know a lot of fast fashion. I understand why, but when you are plus size and bigger, sometimes fast fashion is your only option. So if you're trying to achieve certain things, don't come too hard, not too much on my plus size girls when it comes to the fast fashion. Fashion Nova has some things. I personally don't shop from Fashion Nova, but I try to find other places with more sustainable and, you know, morally sound practices. So smaller, indier brands. Personally, I know I just said I had on a Dolls Kill jacket, but I got that way before all the controversy in 2020, okay? Don't kill me. But even then, if you shop some of the brands that Dolls Kill hosts, they're individual brands. You can shop those brands specifically. It's up to you. I like to go on Etsy these days, find little mom and pop shops to make stuff for you, customized pieces that you can wear continuously. Yes, and I just like looking at, you know, I like Amazon because Amazon also is now partnering with other influencers to have their own capsule drops. I have one influencer in particular that makes me shop those things, and her name is Takunda, and she is great. And yeah, anytime she drops something, I'm just like, I gotta get at least 2 or 3 pieces. I max out at 3 pieces because they're not cheap, so I just strategically pick the 3 pieces that will work with my wardrobe and what I'm going for my own personal style as I get older. So yes, make sure that when you're doing this research and you're identifying your style, you've hunkered down on what your intentions are for how you want to look and how you want to present yourself to the world. Okay? At this point, following up from last week's video, you should have decluttered from your wardrobe. All the stuff you're not wearing, all the stuff that doesn't fall in line with the ideal wardrobe that you have for yourself and for your personal sense of style that you said you're going to develop for yourself. If they're not gone by now, get rid of them now. Take them out. Let them go. Push them to the side. Discard them. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. Declutter. I do it. It seems crazy, but I do it. I know people think I don't do it, but I do it. I do it quite often, actually. My mother complains about how often I do it. I'm getting better because I'm starting to do more investment pieces than fast fashion pieces in some aspects where I can. So I don't have to keep getting rid of things. Okay? And they last longer. Cost per wear. Again, if you want a video on that, let me know. I will explain cost per wear. But declutter. Don't have a bunch of stuff that you're not wearing just sitting in your wardrobe because it's just going to, 1, take up space. 2, you're never going to wear it. 3, you're going to sit there and think that, oh, I just have to get my money's worth. I'm sorry. If you haven't gotten your money's worth out of it by now, you're not going to get your money's worth out of it. I'm letting you know right now. Let me be that voice of reason. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Moving on. Okay, now we're at the point where we're going to start building our wardrobe. Start with small pieces. Okay, no one is telling you that you need to drop $15,000 on a freaking coat from Louis Vuitton to match an aesthetic of a celebrity or an influencer. No one's telling you that at all. Okay, start small. Start with your basics. Start with certain kinds of t-shirts that you want to wear, certain types of underwear you want to wear, certain types of bras you feel like you need to wear, certain types of pants that are affordable within your budget. Budget yourself. Please don't be like me. I'm now at my big old age of 28. I'm honestly on the brink of 29. I'm budgeting now. Don't be like me. Do as I say, not as I did. Okay? Because I'm trying to save you the hassle, the heartbreak, and the debt that I put myself in. Okay? Budget and the scarcity mindset, get out of that. If it says limited edition, I thought some things were limited edition that I just got. You'd be surprised. If it's not something that is screaming at you and making you jump for joy, you don't want to spend the money on it for limited edition. That is a scarcity mindset that they use to get people to buy stuff in like excessively. And in this world of overconsumption that we're constantly dealing with, because every time we turn around, there's a new collection here, a new drop there, another version of something that we really liked. You don't need the same bag in 15 colors. Again, coming from someone who's been there. I'm one of those people, if I like it and it fits me really well, I'll buy it in every color. Some colors I don't even wear. So I had to stop doing that. I had to tell myself, no, I don't need that. I had a bunch of stuff in my Amazon cart. I had to tell myself, no, I deleted a good amount of that stuff. Because I'm like, am I really going to wear this? This is where it comes into, you also, when you're shopping, if you can't think of a minimum, at least 5. Here it is, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways to wear that one item. You do not need to purchase it. That is how I'm doing my wardrobe. I'm telling you from personal experience, it's helped me a lot. If you cannot think of 5 different ways to wear that item or that outfit, because if it's a 2-piece set, do not buy it. Because it's just going to accumulate dust. It's just going to be sitting in your wardrobe. Don't do it to yourself. Okay? Start small, work your way up to bigger things. This next point goes with budgeting. Be intentional about your pieces. Be intentional about what you're buying. If it does not go with what you already have, and you can't figure out how to pair it with anything that's already in your closet, it does not go with your aesthetic, it does not go with your personal style, you do not need it, and the cost per wear is not worth it. I just gave you a checklist. If it does not go with anything in your closet, and you cannot pair it with at least 5 different things in your closet, do not buy it. Be intentional about what you're wearing and be intentional about what you're buying so it will correspond with what you're wearing. Okay? I bought 3 of these ties in 3 different colors. I know some people are going to be like, but you just said don't do that. You know why I did it? I'm intentional about what I'm wearing. So I'm intentional about what I'm buying. I love suits and ties, but I don't want to buy actual ties. I like to make my own ties. I like pussycat bow ties. And these were such a cute way of doing a regular tie without having to do a regular tie because they're pearls. And it's a necklace. There's a clasp. I can do it loose. I can do it tied up here. I have gold, black, and white. Those 3 colors are my staple colors in my wardrobe. If you have not noticed, I wear a lot of black and white. with pops of color. So these colors made sense. The concept of them made sense because they go with what I'm wearing. You've seen me wear at least 2 of these in this season alone. And I'm going to keep wearing them. If they had a red one, I would have bought a red one. Because I know what's in my closet. I know how it would have gone. I like to mix color too. I like to contrast. This actually would have been a lot more popping if it was a black shirt. But I do like the contrast. It's a lot more rich in color and it's being washed out by the lights. But be intentional about what you're buying. Trust me, it makes a difference. I have been a lot more intentional. I've had this in my closet for a couple of years now and I haven't worn it in the last 2. But I knew I would wear it with something because I like cheetah print. I like the color gold. And I knew gold and black were going to go with a bunch of other stuff. It goes with red, goes with solid white, goes with solid black. I could do blue. I could do gray. Black and gold go with virtually anything. I know what's in my closet. Even though I have a lot of stuff in my closet, for the most part, I know pretty much every item of clothing that I own. And I'm not saying you're necessarily going to get to that point right away, but eventually you will. Be intentional about it. Don't be out here just buying stuff. If you know what you want your wardrobe to look like, don't buy pieces that don't look like it coincides with what you want your wardrobe to look like. Okay? If you are in your early 20s, let me tell you right now, your personal style probably won't be solidified right now. I'm close to 30. I'm literally a year away from 30 at this point. Now my personal style is really hunkering down and being ingrained in my head. Something that I realized about this is all of the style influencers that I follow, that I love their sense of style and who are secure in their sense of style, all of these women are in their late 30s and early to mid 40s. I didn't realize that until like 2 days ago. All of them have had high profile jobs. Like these are lawyers and, you know, real estate agents, consultants, XYZ. And they're all like 42, 43, 45, 38. And I was just like, that's why y'all are so, there was something about it. And I was like, this makes me feel better because I was like, dang, I'm kind of all over the place with my sense of style for most of my 20s. And now I'm like, no, it makes sense. It just comes with maturity and age. So tweak as you go. I said all of that to say that. That was my point. Tweak as you go. Because it won't stay 100% the same until you've fully formed who you are as a person. When you finally lean into who you are as a person, your personal style will be solidified. And that usually doesn't happen until you're like almost 30, if not 30. It's something that I've noticed, something that I thought was going, like, I was so worried about it my whole 20s. I was like, I don't have my life yet. I'm getting there. 30, I'm telling you, by 30, life gonna be looking different, real different for me. And I'm here for it. And my clothes will reflect that. So tweak as you go. Don't worry too much about it. Don't stress too much about it at this point in time. Like what you like and start narrowing it down from now. But take the time to grow with your wardrobe. Because when you finally get into your personal style and you're really in it, you'd be surprised at what stage of life you're in. And you're like, this makes sense. This makes sense. Not everybody can have it figured out by 25. I assure you. So tweak as you go. Take your time. Tweak as you go also goes and complements budgeting, so you're not like spending unnecessarily unhealthy amounts of money on stuff that you probably aren't going to keep. Again, learn from me. Don't do as I did, do as I say. Okay. Moving on. Wear what makes you happy. I think I've reiterated a version of this statement throughout the entire series where I'm like, wear what brings you joy. Wear what makes you happy. If you wear what makes you happy, you will always feel very confident in what you have on. That is the biggest thing. You want to feel confident in your clothes. Your clothes shouldn't be wearing you. Your clothes shouldn't just be on you and you're just like, eh. You should be able to put your clothes on and just be like, yes, this is it. When I put on this outfit, actually, the intention that I had behind this outfit, I said I wanted to put together a cool girl version of this, of a preppy style. Not just cute glitz and glam and up and down. I wanted to do cool girl. So I said I'm putting on cargos with a button up. That in itself was cool girl. If you look at like old movies, the girls and the guys who were rebels always had an untucked button up with like loose pants. And then like their tie was always hanging. That was my first inspiration. So I was like, cool, I'm going to do a variation of that. But how am I going to really level this up based on what I have? Because my shirt is a little bit more fitted. The jacket. A cool statement jacket. And I was like, I like this. This looks really cool. This makes me feel good. And then the sneakers I had paired with it, my Michael Kors sneakers, which are also leopard print, they happened to go. And I actually bought those 2 items separate, completely separate times. I was just like, this is a good fit. I love this fit. This fit makes me feel really good about it. And it goes really well with my hair. And I'm definitely going to wear this fit again. So if you see this fit on Instagram more than once, mind your business. You ain't hear nothing. You ain't see it before. Just like it, share it, and keep it moving. Okay? Because this fit is a fit. I love this. This makes me so happy. Your clothes should make you that happy. When you're putting on your stuff, it should make you that happy. Okay? Wear what makes you happy. Y'all, we did it. We're at the end, fashion friends. So, as I've said before, like, if you love it, like it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. We're going to try again next season. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Not every video can be a winner. But I hope this entire first season was helpful to you on how to identify, find, and, you know, your style and start building your wardrobe to get there. I hope that I was able to provide some information. If you have any questions for me, please drop down in the comment section. DM me on Instagram. I will gladly answer your questions. I really don't care. I love answering questions from people, so you can ask me as many as you want. And until I see you guys next season, make sure that you try to stay secure in who you are. Keep breaking the norm and stay you.